all you night readers. Welcome to Tarot Nights Lenormand edition. It is Lenormand Night Wednesdays, right? We do that on Wednesdays. Yes, we certainly do. So get your specific questions ready and we will do Lenormand. It's good to see everybody here. Thank you all for being here. Let's see. Let's get you guys in and see what we've got going on. So hello Yvonne, hello Lisa, hello Chanel. Talking about games. Hello Brianna, Salinas, a drop, beautiful Aries from one to the other, right? Sarah Smith, hello. Ihudi. It is good to see you all here. If you guys don't know how Lenormand works, these are different than tarot, that's for sure. You may see things that are similar to tarot, but they are not. They may seem that way, but they're not. Couple cards are kind of alike, a little bit alike. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Chanel. Yeah. And hello, beautiful Aries. So yeah, some of the cards are kind of alike, maybe sun and stars. Stars is a good one, right? But other than that, hello, Barb and Kathleen. How are you all? It's good to have you all here. Thanks so much for being here. So, all right, let's see what we got for you, Yvonne. Let's see what I got for you. All right, let's see what we get here for you. Let's see what we got going on. All right. Speak of sun, and there it is. Speak of the sun. All right, so I got to tell you, there is a woman in your life. There's a woman in your life who is really stressed beyond belief. I mean, really stressed, right? Mice is all about stress. It's all about anxiety. It's all about something eating away at them. So yeah, I think there's a woman in your life who has this going on. I think they've got the problem of stress and anxiety. And like I said, something feels like it's gnawing at them, right? Something is gnawing. Something's eating away. And that is caused by someone being very deceiving and cunning. Somebody has been outsmarted. And I think it's either this woman or someone closely related to that woman has been definitely deceived and outsmarted. I think the person who is the fox thinks they are very clever. They think they have pulled one over on everyone, but definitely not. And then you get the sun. Then you get sun. And I got to tell you, sun doesn't really fit into this whole thing. It really doesn't, because it's all about happiness and joy. But you know what else sun has to do with? It has to do with clarity. Things becoming clear. And I think that's really the explanation for the sun being here in this reading, is to tell you, that this has all just become crystal clear to you. So, yeah, I hope that makes sense. I'm hoping that has meaning to you. What makes these cards so special, Barb? These Lenormand cards, they're completely different than tarot cards, right? Tarot cards, you read you basically let the pictures tell the story in tarot. And in this, you don't really let the picture tell the story at all. The cards really have a couple basic meanings based on what the reading is, and that's what they are. They are what they are, and that's what you get, right? But yeah. Hello, talking about games. Welcome. All right, Chanel. Yes, thank everyone for being here. I appreciate that. All right, talking about games. Hello, everyone. Hello. It's good to have you here. You'd like to know the following, please. Will the current court process reach a resolution in your favor? There are some very specific cards to courts and court decisions. So I'm hoping we find one of those. Again, this is a very small deck. It's only 36 cards. So you will see a lot of the same cards more than once. All right, so I definitely see that there is going to be a conclusion, right? Something is going to end. You can see that right there with the coffin card, right? Something is going to end. And I think it's going to end in misfortune and loss. I really do, unfortunately. I think it's all about, someone giving you a gift, someone giving you help that you need for this court case. Right? I think something and someone is out there to help you. They want to give you the help that you need. I think this is somebody who is very familiar to you, probably family, right? Someone in your family who's going to be willing to help you. And I think this court thing will be settled, right? Just like an old house, it'll be settled. But there is going to be something in the way. Something's going to slow this down. This may not happen when you're thinking it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to be as soon as you think, because mountains are all about barriers and problems and things standing in your way. And it's hard to get over those mountains. You will eventually, but it takes a little while. It takes some time. And yeah, I definitely think it's not going to be quite as soon as you'd like it to be. So that's what I'm getting for you. All right. I hope that makes sense. Tag, talking about games. You're right. I did not do Lisa's reading. You know what? I skipped right on by because I was talking about games, and then I went right to that. And, well, we do things in random order anyway, so. But Lisa would like a future reading. So would I. So would I like to have a future reading. What does my future hold? Oh, Lisa, you got lilies. Oh, we don't talk about lilies on this show. You have got a huge love reading here. You really do. Oh, I'm going to have a hot flash now. This is going to make me embarrassed, right? But anyhow, Lisa, your reading is actually all about love today. It really is. And I am hoping it makes sense to you, right? Because that's what you have. You have all of this love. You have that romance, that relationship, those strong emotions, right? Because you're the woman sending a message to your man. This is you, and this is sending a message, a very quick, sudden idea. Now, of course, the idea, that sudden idea is, yeah, it is all about sex and innuendos and sensuality. So, yeah. Let's see. It is, what time is it there? It's 11:06. Well, maybe it was quite a night at the Lisa Farrell house. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I see in the cards. Just saying. Just saying. All right, Lisa, that's what I got. I don't know. Maybe I should have skipped you for another question or two. Because that was not probably what you were expecting. All right, Chanel. What's your question? Your question is, what is going on with your friend and her crush? Does she want more than he is giving her? Thank you, Trisha C., for your subscription, by the way. I do appreciate that. So does she want more from her crush than he's giving? All right, let us see. Not let us like you eat. I mean, let us. All right. Wow, woman is coming up a lot tonight. It really is. So I think there's obstacles in her way, right? There's something in her way. There's something standing in front of her that is slowing her down from moving forward with her crush. This is the same crush I'm guessing that you asked about last night. And apparently they spoke to each other, right? Because last night I was trying to remember last night's question. Last night you asked, will your friend, who is a girl, finally tell her crush that she likes him or something to that effect, right? So apparently she did now, because now you're asking, does she want more than he's giving? So apparently there was some kind of conversation. I think that the crush guy is an open book. I think that person is, has no secrets. Everything is right out there in front, right? It's kind of like wearing your heart on your sleeve. I truly think that this person is an open book. I also think that they are very, they are at times an authority figure. They are at times very strong, very stable. And, those can be good things. Those can be good things in the right circumstances. But I think, there is a woman involved in this. And again, that might have something to do with the obstacles and what your friend has to actually overcome, right? That might be the challenge that's slowing her down. And maybe that's why she wants more, but she is afraid she's not moving forward because she's got this big barrier in front. So that's what I see, Chanel. And that's what I'm getting for you. I hope you are picking up what I'm putting down. Oh, good night, Yvonne. Thanks for being here. No, Alan's at work. He's driving the bus. He's making the wheels on the bus go round and round, huh, Yvonne? I don't know. There's going to be a conversation. That's all I can say, Lise. Sorry. He's got to come home eventually, Lisa. He's got to come home eventually. That's all I can say. That's all I'm saying. No more. No more. That's it. Okay. We don't talk about this, do we, Lisa? All right, Brianna. Hey, Brianna. Does this new guy want me romantically? Ooh. Or does he have other motives? We have been seeing each other for 3 weeks. If it's not romantic, what would his other motives be, Brianna? I'm not exactly sure. We'll find out. Let's see what the cards say, and you can type away if you want to. Because if you think he's just using you for something that you have offered up to him, well, that would be romantic, wouldn't it? That would be kind of, oh my gosh, woman again. You guys see me shuffle these cards, I swear. You see me pick them out randomly. And well, sure enough, there we go again. So does this guy want you romantically, or does he have other motives? I think this is stressing you, right? I think the whole thought of it is really taking away from the relationship. You're at a point where you have to decide, right? It's been 3 weeks. Now you have to decide, what direction do you want to go in? Do you believe that he wants you romantically? Has he said that to you? Or, is he like just taking what you're given and working for a living? No. I mean, is he just there for one thing only? If so, maybe it's time to take a different path, if that's what you're thinking. I think, you really want, of course, this relationship. You would like it to grow because you are romantically involved. You have become romantically involved in this and romantically invested. And so you would like things to grow. But again, I think there is some woman that is involved in this somehow or another that is causing you to have this stress and anxiety, and that's what's making you feel like there might be another ulterior motive. All right, Brianna, that's what I get for you. I hope that makes sense to you. I hope I wasn't too blunt or too anything, that's all. Yeah, unfortunately, Barb, she is not the lady of this night. Yeah, nope. That would not be. So. Oh, his ex-girlfriend. There you go. Yep. So you are romantically invested. That's what I kind of thought. I'm spot on as usual. I appreciate that. I laugh when I say, when people say that, I really do appreciate it. I truly appreciate it when people tell me that I am spot on, because it means a lot. It means that, okay, I'm doing a good job for you all, for everyone. But I laugh because I don't see it, right? I don't see it in myself being able to do a good job for everybody. But when you guys tell me, I do appreciate it. I truly do. And it's not like I don't think you're telling me the truth. That's not it at all. I don't see it in me. That's just me, though. I'm weird, Selena, how's it going? Not good. Your friend is worried her sister might have child protective services called on her because of her behavior. She's had them before. So your question is, will it come down to that? Oh, man. All right. Now, again, I shuffled. I am putting cards out randomly. If that woman card comes up again, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's just crazy. Because I think woman has been in every single reading so far, other than this one now. Yay. Oh, we got a couple new cards here at the beginning. All right, so yeah, I tell you, she's a sneaky one. This girl, right? Your friend's sister is sneaky. No doubt about it. She is the deceiver. She is always telling lies. She has really betrayed the family. She's really betrayed the family. And, you know, I think she's going to be in for a surprise. I don't think it's going to be a lucky surprise, right? But there's going to be a surprise at the house or at her house waiting for her one of these days. And of course, again, it's going to be someone or some people that are authority figures who are, that's their career, of being an authority figure, of being in power. And these people or this person will be in power and they will be in charge. So, yeah, I think it is going to come down to that. I really do think that's what it's going to come down to, Selena. That's what I think. So, Draw, how are you? Yeah, if she's sneaky, she'll work around it. Yes, Trisha, you are right. Yeah. Yes, Selena, you are always truthful. I do believe that. Is someone questioning your truthfulness? I would hope not. Not on my show. Yep. You got to remember, though, the snake does not hang around very long. So that sneakiness is not going to last her very long. She's not going to be able to get around it forever. Remember that snake, even though it's all about deception and lies and stuff like that, snake will move away. It'll go away. And then what are you left with, right? It's just there. Then there you are. You have nothing to hide behind. You don't have that sneakiness. Right? So draw your love reading coming up. Here we go. Okay, good, Selena. I wouldn't want that. Yep, you got it. Absolutely, Barb, right? All right, so your love reading. So draw a love reading. How nice. I think there's hope for you. I think there's hope. I think you have big dreams about love and relationships, but I think it hasn't happened yet, and that's stressful, right? Again, it's mice. They're eating away at you. They're just gnawing those little teeth. You like that? I did too. I don't know. I just had to do it, I guess. But yeah, it's stressing you out that there hasn't been a relationship. There hasn't been a love right now. But it's time to decide, do you really want someone right now, or would you rather not? Because I think something ended recently, not terribly, not real recent like yesterday, but, in the past few months or so, maybe just even from the beginning of this year, that ended, and it ended kind of sadly. And so maybe, just maybe, this is the way to tell you that you're not ready to move forward with a relationship right now. That's kind of what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing for you. Beautiful Aries, your boyfriend had a tornado in his area this morning. I don't really want to do this reading. I got to tell you, I got to be honest with you. I do not want to do this reading. Hey, Blue Nile, welcome. Where is he that there was a tornado today? Oh, thank you, Chanel. Very interesting. Very nice. That's nice. All right. Beautiful Aries. It's okay, huh? I really don't want... If you tell me... Okay, so you saw there's no injuries. All right, so I'll do the reading then, because if there's no injuries, then all right. Because if I saw something like coffin or something like that come up and your boyfriend was there and you still haven't heard from him, I would lose it. That would be it. But there's woman again, so don't worry. There's always a woman. So I think your boyfriend is working his job, right? 9 to 5 job. Believe it or not, Fox actually represents that. It does. If you're talking about something going on in life, Fox can absolutely mean in Lenormand a 9 to 5 job. So I think he's working. I think he was working. I think he was okay. We know he's loyal to you. He is your companion, right? He is warm. He is your warm companion. So I think everything is okay. I just think you haven't heard from him because he is working and he's just unable to get in touch with you yet. Definitely. I see growth. I see growth. I see putting down roots with him and stuff like that. So I don't see where anything really happened. And I see where, he is happy with you because in this case, you are the woman. You are the woman. Yeah, you saw that. You panicked. Oh, man. Sorry about your wisdom tooth. Those are the worst. I had all 4 of them taken out at once, and now I'm stupid. So, yeah. All right, let's see what else is happening here. Sarah Smith. Sarah, will you ever move out of Pennsylvania? Sarah, I did not know you were in Pennsylvania. We are like neighbors. We are neighbors practically. What part of Pennsylvania do you want to move away from? Come on over to Jersey. Come to the Jersey side. All right. So Chanel, thank you so much for the update. I do appreciate that. All right. Will you ever move out of Pennsylvania? Well, with some luck, you have to be optimistic, right? You have to be optimistic. That's what you got to do. I don't know what you guys are talking about at the bottom of this chat, but it's interesting to see it. All I'm looking for is Sarah Smith to tell me what part of Pennsylvania. All right. So yeah, I think with a little luck and a little hope and some optimism, you could. But it feels like, Indiana County. I don't know where that is. What towns, what big places are in Indiana County? Yeah, thank you. So I think like you feel like you're stuck there, right? Anchor is all about feeling maybe weighed down or overwhelmed in the place you're at. And I don't think that's what you want, right? You don't want to feel that way. So I do think that, you're going to have to keep working, save money up. You're going to have to save some money. And, then there will be that possibility, because I think you and your significant other, who is very, very close to you and you're very close to him, right, are, I think a move would do you well. So that is what I'm seeing for you, Sarah. That is definitely what I'm seeing for you. All right. That's what I get. Okay, Pittsburgh's like 45 minutes away. All right, so you're like on the other side of Pennsylvania, the far side from New Jersey. Yep. Luna Tech, if you are doing some kind of numerology readings, please don't do them. Okay, I appreciate that. This is my show, so I appreciate it. Hello, CM. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate that. I'm glad you're here. All right. Butterfly B, what does Bella think of H? What does Bella think of H? That is a good question. All right, let's see what we get for you. Let's see what we get. What does Bella think of H? Bella thinks, Bella thinks that H is not quite done with their past. Something in the past of H is still there, is still bothering them, right? And I think no matter, I think, I think Bella and H, of course, have met each other and they've been social together. They've spent time together doing things and all. And I think that's great. And I think H likes that. I just think there's something looming in the background that H has in the back of their head. I think Bella really thinks that H is a good person. Again, I think Bella would like to put down some roots, right? Some starting roots, not a whole tree worth, but just see what grows, see what that growth does, and put down roots, right? And maybe they'll take hold. Maybe things will be stable. Maybe things will be very secure. And maybe this will go away if just a few roots are put down. All right? That's what I think of Bella and H. All right, Butterfly B, thank you. All right. Thank you, Lunatic. I appreciate that for respecting the show. Yeah. There's a lot of people here who know tarot and read tarot and stuff like that and come to the show just to watch because, they enjoy it. But, you got to respect the host of the show, right? It is my show. Not like I'm flaunting it out there. I don't do that. You guys know that. Heavenly Moonlight, hello. It's great to see you. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Lunatic. I'm very sorry to hear that. All right. So you'd love a reading, Kathleen. Kathleen, it's good to have you here tonight. Yeah. Haven't seen you in a while. I know you come when you can, right? You get here when you can. Yeah, that's all. That's all you can do. So your love reading, no, not a love reading. You would love a reading. So your reading is, I think it's all about your career. I think this is about a job, right? The bear is about a stable career or having one or have had one in the past. CM, that's not why you're here. I thought you were here just because, you like the show. Don't tell people that. They'll never come back. This is a place where people with no life hang out. Thanks, CM. That's the impression they're going to get. Heavenly Moonlight, you just got home, been dealing with family. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I really am sorry. All right. Well, thanks for being here. I do appreciate it. So, Kathleen, I do think that this has to do with a stable career that you've had or are going to have or have now. That kind of covers it all, doesn't it? I think you have traveled for this. I know it's a joke, CM, so I'm just joking with you too. I just joke back, I think you've traveled with this. I think you have, maybe you even moved for your career. But I think, again, it's all about stability. You've got stability here. You've got stability here. The problem is something is coming up and you can't see what it is. Things are obscured, right? They look very unclear. Things have been confused lately, maybe with your job or with something in life that's interfering with your job has become very unclear and very confusing. And I think that's what's kind of going on, Kathleen. That's what I got. It does. It makes sense to you, Kathleen? Awesome. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, let's see. So how you doing, Blue Nile? It's good to have you here. Lunatic, I do appreciate you being here, by the way. I know, maybe we started on a rocky foot, but I do appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Okay, now I know way too much than I should know about Blue Nile, and well, there you have it. Oh, you got to do more research, beautiful Aries. I'm looking for questions, so I don't see any, and all the ones at the very top are gone because of so much chat at the bottom. Ah, yes. Trisha C. Thank you. See now that? Oh, you're killing me. You absolutely are killing me, right? You say, oh, I was doing something. I was probably doing something I shouldn't have done during your show, but I was doing it while I listened to your angelic voice. Oh, killing me. You guys are killing me. I swear. All right. So it's not actual work. It's that you want to move on with your spiritual gifts, Kathleen. I get it. Hey, Barry, did I just see you? And now you're gone? Who did I just see? Oh, no. There we go. Barry Robinson. Join the club. Hey, welcome to my world. There is nothing wrong with that. That's true. So thank you. Anyhow, I know it was just a joke, and I know that we all joke. All right, Trisha, I don't see your question. If you want to repost it, if anybody who at the top had questions that are gone now for me at least, please do me a favor and repost them. Yeah, Trish, go for it. Repost. Blue Nile, you're feeling distraught and unhappy with your life again. No, don't do that. You've been living for everyone but you, trying to break out from that trough of Buddhism. So what are the chances? Wait, what are the chances of becoming a nun? Yes, Sailor Moon, yours did too. It did disappear. I don't have it there anymore. What are your chances of becoming? Oh, that's not it either. Gosh. Things moved very quickly. There we go. What are the chances of you becoming a nun? You're tired of this. Well, your chances could be 100% if you want to. That's all up to you. Right? All right. I don't think your chances of becoming a nun are so great, though. Although maybe I could be wrong. Wait a second. Hold on. Right? You got to follow what you believe in. Follow what you're believing. There's guidance out there, right? That's going to help you navigate this whole idea and all the things that are really making you down and making you feel distraught. It's time to decide, right? Do you really just want to go the way of the nunnery, or do you want to really work on fixing yourself? I think eventually, if you decide really to move forward and fix yourself from being distraught, then I think there are good points to that. If you end up at the nunnery, of course, there'll be a man there. That would be the priest who shows up to do church services, and you may like him, and that's not a good thing, right? You can't do that because the tower is all about a big institution, and that would be the church. And if you are the nun, maybe it is a Catholic church because that's a big place, right? So, and the tower is all about large institutions. And that would be all about a church. So if you really are thinking about it, well, maybe that is the way to go for you. Maybe it's just the way for you to go. Interesting. All right. So, Trish, will you adopt your stepdaughter, who apparently you already think of as your daughter? I have 2 sons that are not mine from a prior marriage, and I am still their dad. Even though she's gone off and got remarried and stuff like that, doesn't make any difference. The two of them, her two children, who have both come to live with me instead of going to live with her at times, are still my sons. So adopting your stepdaughter is nice. That's a nice idea. Oh, look at that. There you go, right at the end. I don't know how old your stepdaughter is. I'm not exactly sure. But, Trish, this is what I'm seeing for you. Oh, okay, a Buddhist non-Blue Nile. Well, that's okay. There's still men that show up, right? There's still men that are around for Buddhists. All right. So here's what I see for you, Trish. Will you adopt your stepdaughter? I think it is a very good idea. I think it will make you feel good. I think it would be the answer to a prayer for you. So I think you're going to do all kinds of paperwork, and you're going to have all kinds of, there's going to be a lot of paperwork involved, and, you'll do it, of course, because you want this. So, when you want something, then of course you're going to do all the paperwork involved or whatever it takes because it's important to you. So you do it. And you know what happens? You give this secure, safe, and stable life and home and family to this child that maybe you did not give birth to, but you still raise her like she's yours. And don't forget that, right? I'm not saying that you forget that, but that's what I see. That's what I'm getting. All right. So that's what I got for you, Trish. Thank you. So Imperfect Shorty, how are you? Imperfect Shorty, there's a decision you need to make about your life. Work related. Okay. And you just want guidance. All right. Well, we can do that. We can do guidance. I love guidance readings. All right, here's what we've got. Imperfect Shorty. In your career, you need some guidance. And well, let's see what we get guidance-wise. Career guidance. Oh, well, here we are again with the anchor. So I think things, whatever your situation is, whatever the problem is that's going on with work right now, whatever that decision is that you have to make, I think it's going to create new things for you. Something new is going to become created out of that, and it's going to be like a gift to you. I think it's going to make you happy, and you'll be very successful at it. You're going to really be good at whatever it is that you make, whatever decision you decide, right? You're going to be really good at that. Again, I think it's going to make you feel much more secure in your job. It's going to make you feel stable, but don't let the job overwhelm you. Because if you feel overwhelmed, overwhelmed by the job, then you are going to be stuck in a job or a career or a position that you don't want to be in. Because this challenge is going to slow down your movement if you let the jobs overwhelm you. But if you don't let them overwhelm you, things are going to be great. They really are. I think you're going to make a decision. I think it's going to be really good for you, and I think it's going to make you happy. And you'll, like I said, you're going to be good at it. You're really going to be good at it. And well, hey, who doesn't want to hear that, right? Who doesn't want to hear that? All right. So, let's see. Heavenly Moonlight. If I have time, I always have time. I always have time. You're wondering what is next with this family drama. It's so hard to deal with. I understand. I understand. What is up with what's next with the family drama? What could be next, right? Just when you think it's safe, it's not. All right. What is next with the family drama? I think this drama has to do with a man, right? He starts off the reading. It's all about him starting off the reading. So he is like the main figure in this whole thing. He really is. He is the one who is going to, like I said, be the main focus of the family drama right now. Someone who may not actually be part of the family, but is very intertwined with someone in the family causing, that's making this drama happen. That's what I think. I think it's all about a relationship. I definitely think it's someone is having a relationship with a woman in your family. It's going to have to be, I'm sure it is. A woman in your family is having a relationship with a man, and they are causing the drama in the family. The drama is going to end up in the hands of authorities. It's going to end up in the hands of people who have power. And maybe, just maybe, that will make things a little more stable. And maybe that will give you some strength to move forward. Otherwise, you can just sweep it under the rug, right? You could just always sweep it under the rug. But that's not what you want to do, right? Because this is all about hurt feelings and stuff like that. And well, I know that family drama is definitely going to cause hurt feelings. And if that's the case, well, then, it's always good to, you try to sweep away that pain. And of course, that's what the broom is all about, right? Sweeping things away and sweeping away the pain. Sometimes you can't do it by yourself. Keep that in mind. All right. Blue Nile, you don't like the look of that man. He's not as good looking as the Kipper guy, as the couple of guys in the Kipper readings in the Kipper deck. But oh well. That's what I get for you, Heavenly Moonlight. All right, let's see what else we have hanging out down here. Thank you, Kathleen. It was a compliment that, my sons decided that they wanted to come and live with me. I was happy to have them for the time they were there. My older son, now I have a daughter who is actually my daughter, biologically mine and stuff, and she is the oldest. So she's the oldest one. But the oldest boy, my oldest son, has my grandchild. So when he came to live here, he brought his wife and my grandson, and that was awesome. And it was extremely heartbreaking when they left, I have to say. Absolutely heartbreaking when he left. And you guys know me, I'm a very emotional kind of person. I can get emotional over at the drop of a hat. And well, Heavenly Moonlight, yeah, there is a man and he is not part of the family. You're torn at the moment. Yeah. Don't be torn. Help will always be given to those who ask. Here at Hogwarts. All right, Sailor Moon. You want to know what needs your focus? I think a friend needs your focus, really. I think somebody you are friends with who you're very close to. I think a very loyal friend of yours needs your focus. They don't, again, they have hurt feelings. There have been arguments and fights for this person, not with you. Not with you, but I think that's what they need your help with, right? That they've been having these issues, fights and arguments and stuff, and they can't get it away. They can't get away from it, and they need some help, this friend, because someone's been kind of lying to them. Someone's been, trying to be, I don't know. Somebody's trying to be very cunning, right? Cunning like a fox, sly like a fox. And that's what's causing all of these problems for this person who is a close friend of yours. I think so. I think your friend just wants this all to end, all the fighting and all the arguing and everything else. And I think you're going to be the one who's really going to give them the help and advice to get the fox out of their life. That's what I got. Good night, Kathleen. Thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words before. All right. What do we have? Barb, there you are. All right. This is... No, it's not. I'll do one more. I'll do one more reading after this. You are very welcome, Sailor Moon. Will you ever have a house that you can call home? Well, you're living in a place right now that you call home. I know it's not a house. I understand that. But I also understand that it's yours, and it's yours alone. And, well, that means a lot, doesn't it? Doesn't that mean a lot? Because I think it really does. So I think it's time to, again, here we go with the scythe, and it's all about cutting off the past, cutting off ties with things in the past. And well, that's something that we've talked about before, right? It's always about cutting off the past. I think there will be a time when the commitment comes around to you where you will be able to have a house of your own. And good night, Blue Nile. And I think that is going to be just what it is, a big commitment, right? It's going to be a promise. There's going to be contracts involved. Ring is all about that kind of stuff. It's going to be, you're going to feel lucky. It's going to come as a surprise. That's all right, Blue Nile. I'm only doing one more reading anyway, and then we're done. You're not missing much. So, yeah, I think it's going to come as a surprise. So be optimistic always. There's always hope. There is always hope. I think it's just going to come, when there will be a meeting. You'll have meetings with people about it. You will have, right? You'll have a gathering at the end. As the very ending card, the garden, that's all about a social gathering. And well, you know what? If we're looking to the future, which I think you're trying to look to the future at some point, around buying a house, a social gathering, well, that would be a housewarming party to me. That's really what that would mean to me. I know. Don't tell me about moving all the time. I moved 6 years ago and said I was never moving again. And then what happens last Thursday? I am moved. And I'm never moving again. As you are all my witness. That's what I get for you, Barb. If you get a house, it would be the last move you make. All right, my last reading, Adriana, is for you. Thanks for being here. I do appreciate it. And this will be our last free reading. If you're here and you want a reading and I did not pick you tonight, you can donate. Donation information is at the bottom of the screen, and donations do guarantee a reading. Okay, so your question, Adriana, is about your spiritual path. Any insights for the coming future, or possibly a partner or a teacher to help you with your spiritual path? Right? I just added that at the end, but I'm because I usually read into people's questions a lot because I kind of think I know what they're talking about. So I think that's what you're talking about. You're welcome, Adriana. You're very welcome. Glad to do it. All right, so here we go. You'd like to know about your spiritual path, if anything's coming for the future, if there's anyone that's going to help you, basically, right? So, are you in a relationship right now? Barb, I'm on every night. I will be here tomorrow night. Yes. Yes, I will be here tomorrow. Will you be here tomorrow? I will. So yeah, I think there is a lot of messages going back and forth to someone about your spiritual path because you're looking for information from anybody that you can get it from. You're looking to, and I don't think it's just messages going back and forth, but I think you're just looking up things and trying to find out stuff that is going to help you figure out your spiritual path. I think your spiritual path is one of it's all about something you love. That's really what your spiritual path is. Your spiritual path is about taking care of someone you love. Does that make sense to you, I hope? There's always temptations, right? There's always people who are going to lie to you or tell you something that's not true or try to deceive you a little bit, but they're not going to be around forever because the snake does not stay in one place for a long, long time. So keep that in mind. If something like that happens or comes to you on your spiritual path, just let it keep going. Let it go on by. I think someone could be there to help you feel safe when it comes to your spiritual path. I think somebody's going to be there to help you feel that security. I don't see an actual partner or teacher in here at all. I certainly don't think that you are going to find somebody just who's going to lie to you about being a partner or a teacher and then just take off and do nothing for you. So I don't see that at all. I don't see a partner or teacher, but I think those are the things I see for your spiritual path. All right, Adriana, thank you so much. Yes, tomorrow is a holiday, Barb. It is Thanksgiving. I will be at my parents' house for part of the day and have some food there. And then I'll be home so that I can do another show for everyone here. Because that's what I like to do, right? Adriana, snake cannot mean rebirth. Not in Lenormand. It does not mean rebirth. So, all right, everybody, I do appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedules to come and enjoy the show. All right, tonight was Tarot Nights Lenormand edition. I will be back again tomorrow night with regular tarot at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. And I hope to see you all then. Everybody have a good night and have a happy Thanksgiving. Be safe and be well. And I'll see you tomorrow.